Yo, what's up everyone? Kyrios here, and the patch 1.5 update was just dropped by Tower of Fantasy for the artificial island and the home world. This is really good. That means we have a little bit more time till patch 2.0 Vera, meaning that we are going to probably get Cobalt and Claudia, and there's a lot of cool stuff that's coming with this patch and some new summons, some new stuff to do, which we've already covered, but let's do a quick TLDR on it, shall we? If you guys can, hit that like and subscribe. Check out the Tower of Fantasy playlist, and let's get started. All right, so the artificial island and the homeworld technically take place in the same area, but they're in their own two instances. One that's for yourself personally, and one that's for other people to join in as well. If you hit M on the map and go here, you'll see that artificial island on the left-hand side. Yes, I know it's in Chinese, but we don't have it in global yet, so I can't show you in global. I can only show you on my Chinese account. But that's where it'd be, is this rock structure on the left-hand side. Now, the other place is where you can get to it is if you're trying to go to your home world, which will be right here in your menu, right next to my face. You can see all the resources that I'm getting and what level all my structures are right there. We'll get to that in just a second. And then the other way you can get to it and where it initially starts is right here in Bang's City. You'll see that there's a ship right there that'll essentially take you to the artificial island. All right, I'm sure the first thing everyone is super concerned about is what kind of new resources I'm getting. And you can get a ton of new resources in the area. If we open up our map, we can see here that you get some more of those Omnium beacons, but you actually get red nuclei or red nucleuses from this. And you also get red summons from this as well, with some additional space-time rift and some additional SSR relics on top of that, with some more premium currency and a nice fancy title. Now you can see that there's 41 chests out here, and we'll show the map here in just a second. Scenic routes, all that goodness, developer logs, which we talked about in our other video, which, by the way, you should go check out the other video if you want to see where those are, or they're on a bunch of different websites as well. And then you get some new accessories as well. I'm a big fan of this accessory. It's pretty cool in my opinion. There's a lot of new accessories on its way, just so you guys know. And there's a lot of accessories to be excited about that are coming out. Now, this area, just quickly, is broken into two parts. It doesn't look like it, but there's this inner part. This is what's considered to be the first part of this area. And then they later added this second part, which are the surrounding isles. Now, I don't know if the surrounding isles are going to be in play when it comes out. I think it is, because I think I saw some of the trailer footage of over here collecting some of those chests. But just in case, you do have those as well. You get some more red nuclei, you get some more premium currency, you get another SSR relic, and you get another accessory there as well. So we're probably going to get both, so there's a lot to do. And then quickly, just looking over that, you can see that there's a ton of resources here. Now, funny enough, I think it might be missing a few. I can't tell. I think this is not 100% accurate with the numbers that we have from in-game, but you can tell there's a lot of supply bins. There's a lot of black nuclei here as well, and a lot of gold nuclei. All right, and that brings us to our big tip. Big tip. So the big tip is that you should start saving your gold ciphers. There's two new bosses. If you've seen my world boss guide, there's two new bosses here. One of them being the frog boss. All right, you can see that new frog boss. Now, this should look pretty familiar to you if you've been doing joint operation, but there's a new boss here. It allows you to get some new resources. That new toad boss will give you the zero matrix. Now, I don't know if this is one you really want to be going after, but there is one you definitely probably want to be going after, which is the new dragon boss. As you can see here, Samir's matrix is right on top of that. Let's go take a look. So once again, you can say hello to Mr. Dragon. How are you doing? I cannot solo this one. I can solo all the 1.0 bosses. I cannot solo this dragon. He's such a pain in the butt. But really cool fight. Really going to allow your Samirs and Tsubasas and all your range characters to really shine. And hopefully you guys have been working on your SSR shield, because it does fire a lot of missiles that you're going to have to block. So I look forward to bringing people in to do that on Solaris, which is a quick plug. If you're not on our server, you can come join us on that. All right, and the last thing I'm going to show, I don't want to give too many spoilers. You guys should really explore this. what I really like is that they added these new warp portals to this area, and there's a few hidden areas that require you to find special warp portals or ways into them and stuff like that. But if you go into these warp portals, they essentially can take you from one side of the map to another, which is really, really cool for getting around and getting to different places, and moving around a lot faster. So really cool addition in my opinion. And there's a lot of hidden ones around to get you around, and there's red ones that take you more higher up in elevation to get to some of those floating aisles and stuff like that. There's a lot of cool things. I'll let you guys explore that. All right, now welcome back into the artificial island. I'm not going to go into complete detail of this because I have another video that really does that, but this is my home island where I can upgrade my different buildings. This is my command center. You see my command center is level 6. I need to get to level 7. Need some more resources. These actually drop from beasts. We'll get into a complete deep dive of that later, but we have all these different facilities that give us materials to be able to buy items in our artificial island, and to be able to upgrade our artificial island from mining materials to fishing materials down there. See those cool cat dudes down there? They're cool dudes. And then you can see people getting resources and cubes down there as well. It's a really cool thing. And the reason why it's really cool is that once you finish really upgrading this, it's going to give you access to buying more and more stuff, from limited matrix summons to more joint operation ships to more gear upgrades. And I know my face is kind of in the way. I should probably move that. We'll go ahead and move that down here. And you have more and more materials you can buy. So as you have more overflow on materials, some of this resets weekly, some of it resets monthly, but it just gives you more free opportunities to get things like SSR chipsets, more joint operation chips, a lot of cool stuff. And then eventually you can get into being able to craft a lot of these SSR matrices on top of that. Now, these are a chance to be crafted, but when you don't need any of those materials anymore, you can start using it to craft the ones that you really care about. Now, only the base ones are here, but all the base ones are so super good anyways that you're going to end up using them. Crow, Samir, Coco, especially King. So there's a lot of cool things. And then just as the last final bit is that you need to make sure you focus your artificial island every single week. And what do I mean by that? Let me go zone over to a little mini boss real quick. All right, so we're over here on our artificial island. Now there's going to be mobs everywhere that spawn every single week, and every single mob drops a unique resource. So say if I took down this monkey right here real quick, which by the way, Lyra is absolutely amazing. I wish mine was a little bit more decked out, but you'll see it drop that unique resource right there in the bottom left-hand corner. It doesn't normally drop that except in your artificial island. So every enemy on the artificial island will respawn weekly, and it's very important. And then what you're going to see is you're going to see trimmed down versions of world bosses. There's about 5 of them that give you a very unique resource, and then there's elites around the whole map that give you a unique resource. Now I'll cover these in a little bit more detail later on, but just know that it is very important that you take these down, you really focus on them, and you know, maybe you just aura them in the face until they die, right? Kind of like what I do. I just kind of sit here, right, relax. You might think this is very boring gameplay, but I'm getting shielding, I'm getting healing, I'm doing damage, and I just apparently can get frozen. I didn't actually know I can get frozen, so that's really cool. But a really, really cool character nonetheless, in my opinion. Let's see if we can crack that shield here. Apparently you jumped at the last second. That's not cool. That's not cool. I thought I cracked that. But we're going to go ahead and take down this world boss real fast. It's a mini world boss. I'm not the strongest person on the CN. You could probably do this way faster when you guys get it. But you get that unique resource as we see there. And you can see how many resources we got across the board. And you need all of these for upgrading. Yes, I know it's in Chinese again, but you guys can see the images. These are all very, very important. Well, that's all I've got. That's a quick little recap. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you super excited for this? I'm super excited. I'm super excited to use my gold chips on that dragon boss and bring my guilds into this. And if you guys want to come join us, you know, come join us on Solaris. We do have multiple guilds, and we're helping people through FC hard modes and void rifts and anything you do need help with. So that's all I've really got. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video, and fist bump from me to you.